Got my eyes straight ahead, got my head in the game. With the red light on, I'm just waiting for the change. Keep my head down low.
Okay, I just listened to one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. It didn't even really make sense. It didn't actually, can't say it didn't really make sense. It just did not make sense at all. And I thought this stupidity was done with. I thought the United States was done with it. But poor, the Democratic, the DNC, the Democratic National Convention. So they've just had this. They're holding this convention, and I listened to the video. It has to be. I've had to watch it a couple of times just to try and work out what he's saying. This chap here, I'll read to you something. So you had this live stream of the DNC officer, and it's the Democratic Party has these gender quotas that it obviously insists on filling. So the outgoing Democratic National Committee chair, Jaime, Jaime, is that Jamie? I don't understand the way. Let's go for Jamie. Jamie Harrison spelled out the rules Saturday as Democrats met and selected a Minnesota Democratic Party chair, Ken Martin. We have an amazing group of new officers. He said, so far as you know, our 3 at-large vice chair positions are used to ensure gender balance. Gender balance. What's gender balance? So you know they're going off the rails as soon as they start using terms like this. So they want to ensure gender balance among 7 officers. So let's not worry about the best people for the job, the smartest, the best, the brightest, the most well-informed. No, we'll just go for gender. Gender makes a difference. Okay, when you're looking at Treasury, Secretary, National Finance Chair, Vice Chair for Civic Engagement, and voter participation in the 3 at-large vice chairs. So you're thinking, okay, gender balance. So you got, an even-ish amount of male and female. But no, that's not what they mean. Our rules specify that when we have a non-binary candidate, oh, we all know there is no such thing as non-binary. It's literally someone makes it up in their head that they are non-binary and announces it to the world. I announce I am non-binary, and that's it. People that makes them non-binary. It's not a real thing. So we have a non-binary candidate or officer. The non-binary individual is counted as neither male nor female, and the remaining 6 officers must be gender balanced. With the results of the previous 4 elections, he said, it's what he was saying in the video. We're going to watch the video. Our elected officials are currently 2 male and 2 female. 2 male, 2 female, that's 4. In order to be gender balanced, we must elect 1 male, 1 female, and 1 person of any gender. So again, this is what we have to do for this vice chair race. We have to elect 1 male, 1 female, and 1 person of any gender. Let's check out the video. This is stupid at its finest.
The rules specify that when we have a gender non-binary candidate or officer, the non-binary individual is counted as neither male nor female, and the remaining 6 offices must be gender balanced. With the results of the previous 4 elections, our elected officers are currently 2 male and 2 female. In order to be gender balanced, we must elect 1 male, 1 female, and 1 person of any gender. So again, this is what we have to do for this vice chair race. We have to elect 1 male, 1 female, and 1 person of any gender. To ensure our process accounts for male, female, and non-binary candidates, we conferred with our RBC co-chair, our LGBT caucus co-chair, and others to ensure that the process is inclusive and meets the gender balance requirements in our rules. To do this, our process will be slightly different than the one outlined to you earlier this week.
A non-binary. Did you hear that? I didn't really I didn't understand it. He said, to ensure our process accounts for male, female, and non-binary candidates, we conferred with our RBC co-chair, our LGBT caucus co-chair, and others to ensure that this process is inclusive and meets the gender balance requirements in our rules. You know, the most concerning thing, I thought all this stuff was being done away with. I assumed the Democrat Party in America realized, hey, stupid. We've got to stop this rubbish. The scariest thing is that I think is that Australia still hasn't done away with this rubbish either. And we're being led down the garden path. We've got our silly, simple leader, wannabe leader, poor excuse for a leader, Elbow, Airbus, Anthony Airbus Elbow. Him and his party are pushing these kind of stupid requirements as well. They're not quite down this road, but if we keep going down the road that he's leading us, this is where we're going to go too. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. It doesn't even make sense to me. I thought it was done with, but anyway, obviously the Democrat Party in America hasn't learnt anything from the election that just occurred. So I'm assuming if they keep going down this path and keep up with this stupidity, then Vance will just end up being the president in 2028. So, sounds logical. Let me know what you reckon. I'm Jay Fallon. Let me know. Please like and share, and check out my music as well, Jay Fallon Music. I'm Jay Fallon. Thanks for listening to The Slippery Slope.
They just fuel the desire that will take me higher. I'm on fire because nothing's going